snow falling over the city. You thought that it would wash away the bitter taste of my fury and all of the messes you made. Yeah, you thought that you'd get away, but I'm in the trees, I'm in the breeze, my footsteps on the ground. You'll see my face in every place, but you can't catch me now. Through waiting grass, the months will pass, you'll feel it all around. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, but you can't catch me now. No, you can't catch me now. Bet you thought I'd never do it, thought it'd go over my head. I bet you figured I'd pass with the winter, be something easy to forget. Yeah, you think I'm gone 'cause I left, but I'm in the trees, I'm in the breeze, my footsteps on the ground. You'll see my face in every place, but you can't catch me now. Through waiting grass, the months will pass, you'll feel it all around. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, but you can't catch me now. No, you can't catch me now. You can't catch me now. I'm coming like a storm into your town. You can't catch me now. I'm higher than the hopes that you brought down. You can't catch me now. I'm coming like a storm into your town. You can't catch me now. You can't. There's blood on the side of the mountain. There's writing all over the wall. Shadows of us are still dancing in every room and every hall. There's snow falling over the city. You thought that it would wash away the bitter taste of my fury and all of the messes you made. Yeah, you thought that you'd get away, but I'm in the trees, I'm in the breeze, my footsteps on the ground. You'll see my face in every place, but you can't catch me now. Through waiting grass, the months will pass, you'll feel it all around. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, but you can't catch me now. No, you can't catch me now. Bet you thought I'd never do it, thought it'd go over my head. I bet you figured I'd pass with the winter, be something easy to forget. Yeah, you think I'm gone 'cause I left, but I'm in the trees, I'm in the breeze, my footsteps on the ground. You'll see my face in every place, but you can't catch me now. Through waiting grass, the months will pass, you'll feel it all around. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, but you can't catch me now. No, you can't catch me now.
All right. Didn't expect that to cut quite so soon. But hello, everyone. Thank you guys for coming in. Have a
Happy
great night
Sunday.
planned, and hope you guys are having a great Sunday.
We have a great guest for tonight. I lost the word I was going for. And we're really excited to get into that. But first, do we have any updates?
I don't.
Okay. Do you want to do my hashtag updates first, or
Oh,
Bunky's?
no. You have to. Yeah, I think hashtag updates would be first, and I'm excited about this one.
Oh no!
Ta-da!
This took me
It's
like
animated this
17
time.
minutes to animate. So we had some really great. I think I counted 12 videos that were put into the hashtag this week.
I love your
think.
signature.
But I was not counting any of our videos, and I know we at least put up one, maybe two. Miss Lori put up a really great video, Lori's World. She put up a video trying to teach herself to like eating squash.
Oh my gosh.
So just from that title alone, you know it's gonna be a good one. And you can hear Meemaw laughing in the background the whole time. And Miss Lori and Mr. Dave had a super fun banter. It was really funny. You should definitely check it out. It's a great video. It was awesome. I'm not going to spoil any of the funnies for you. My Alabama Farm Life. Miss Kathleen put up a short with the tomato farmer's worst enemy in it, the hornworm. Tiny Beast was chewing away at her Marianas. She did manage to save a few fruits, but her chickens and the hornworms have kind of decimated that plant. But she did get 2 fruits, so that's awesome. Great job. Andale Homestead put up 2 videos. She got her first ripe Mariana tomato. Everyone's tomatoes are getting started. I'm really excited for the harvesting to come into full swing. Full swing. Full swing. I don't know what a squeen is. I'm sorry. The specific plant that she was able to get the tomato from is the one that she bagged. She put a bag over it to ensure that it didn't cross-pollinate with any of her other tomatoes, which is a great idea. Mm-hmm. So she knows that the seeds inside the fruit are true Marianas. And she also showed in her other video a really yummy looking way to cook beets that we might try. It looks really, really good. Ooh. So definitely check those out. It All Adds Up put up 2 videos. She showed an update on her plants. She's got great seedlings growing. They look super duper good. She lost some of her plants from rain and some other factors, but her other plants are doing great. And her little puppy was in the video. She also put up a second video showing another video of how her plants are doing. And her Mariana tomatoes are doing really, really well. So definitely check those out. Miss Grace NYC, previously known as Grace Johnston, if you didn't know about the name change. Miss Grace made an update on her squash plants. And her squash plants look amazing. She's got little buds and flowers growing on them already, which is great. And I'm super happy to see that. And she's got baby beet heads that you can now see popping out of the dirt, where they're actually forming heads, which is really exciting. Bushcraft family, Mr. Charles put up 2 videos about his garlic, or one about his garlic. He left his garlic a little too long, and they started growing extra baby garlics. Oh, no. But he still got a lot of great looking large garlics. They were pretty big, and so that's really exciting. And then, where was I? Oh, he also put up a video on how to use rabbit manure as compost and soil. And it's really amazingly helpful. A lot of people have bunnies just to use their manure. And I think goats have the same kind of benefit to it. But I think bunnies are a little bit easier to collect. And then Grace and Fire, Miss Glenda got some butternut squash. It's a beautiful surprise to just find a squash laying there. So congratulations and good job. That was a beautiful looking squash. And then Rambling with the Brums, Mr. Scott's local onions did amazing. His survival seed onions didn't come up at all, but some local ones he's growing are doing great. Sadly, a lot of his survival seeds aren't coming up real good, but his other plants are doing really great. Like, some of his plants are just doing really, really good and getting really big. And I think that is all of the updates that I had. And with that, we can bring out our co-hosts to talk about their sides. Hello.
I love the background.
How are you guys doing?
Well, not too bad.
Good. That's good to hear. Got anything new on your side of the collaboration, Mr. Charles?
Not too much. I haven't seen too many videos on it's just mainly lemon balm. So except for maybe Mountain Grandma's with her many ways to use lemon.
She's got some really cool stuff.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Jesse? Anything new with you? Careful. You're muted.
Are you muted?
He's muted.
He had one job.
Yeah. Amongst all this other stuff I got over here, I told her, I said,
Oh.
remind me to unmute.
Welcome to my world.
No, but nothing but the weather going on here. In fact, we got a storm coming through right now and
Through tomorrow, yeah.
through
Today and tomorrow.
today, tomorrow. So, that hurricane's supposed to be barreling into Texas somewhere, and we're thinking it's going to be down further south, but you never know. But other than that, no, we're just doing what we do as retired folks.
My butternut squash are doing really good. They're growing, so
Yep.
I don't have any flowers yet, but the leaves and vines are growing. So
Everything's looking good. So the stats I have for this week is, you were correct. We had 12 videos, 4 NAs, and then we had a total of 16 for the month, starting for January. July. But we have a total of 422 total videos right now. So, like I said, we're going to be getting really close to 1,000, I think, by the time this thing's over. But no, it's been. Around here, it's just been so hot. I don't see how anybody can grow anything without shade cloths. If you don't have shade cloth in Texas, everything's going to burn. So we have to, and we have a huge pecan tree in the back that gives us a lot of shade. And then obviously I got shade cloth over between the house and the garage. We put up a shade cloth, and it helps all our plants thrive.
Nice.
Because that sun will beat them plants to death.
Mm-hmm.
So other than that, that's all I got. Other than what we have to complete from last week, we have one more hashtag gift that we need to give away.
That's awesome.
So I don't know if you want to do that now, or if you want to wait till the end, or whatever, however you want to do it.
What are you thinking?
How many are left? Just the one?
Just
the
one.
Mm-hmm.
We can do that now if you want.
Okay.
Really quickly before you do that, I actually have a question for you. I can see that you're keeping track of which entry videos are put in. Do you have like a list of all the entry videos? Because I haven't been keeping track of them, and we need to add them to the intro, and I don't know if I got all of them.
I have a list of every video for every month.
Whoa.
But he has it marked. He has them marked, whether it's an entry video.
Yeah, see all the entries here, so I can just pull up a
Right.
filter and give you all the entries if you need.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
that's awesome.
He can send it to you.
Thank you.
Wow,
That's
that's
so impressive.
For a fee, of course. Nothing's
How
for
are
free in
you-
this world, girls. I'm gonna let you know that now, because whether you get married or you don't get married, you're gonna realize that nothing's for free.
How are you this organized? I can't, I'm not that organized with
She
anything
can make
except
you
for
a new
maybe.
sticker design.
He worked for 35 years doing computer stuff.
Well,
that's
The last 20.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow,
He did all the spreadsheets and stuff like that.
That's
at work.
awesome.
you're studying computer science. How come you're not that neat yet?
Because I'm lazy.
She's just starting. Give her a few years. She's just starting.
All right, I'll call
So
you.
anyway, we got running a little late last week, so the folks, if you weren't here last week and you were here this week, then you have a chance to win this. So what we're going to be giving away, and by the way, our hashtag is going to be defense, because we're giving away some Farmers Defense sleeves, right? Sleeves.
Yeah, they're sleeves.
And there's multiple to choose from. So if you're male or female, whoever wins it, you can choose whichever one of these you want. Just let us know there's a chart in here for determining the size. And because they got small, medium, large, and extra large. But this is what we're giving away this for the hashtag for all those that are in the giveaway today. So just wanted to show that.
That's cool.
We'll get that out of the
So
way.
go ahead and start putting in your hashtags.
So I put this in earlier, so I'm hoping it'll take, but I may have to redo it. So are they putting it in there?
Oh, okay. There's
There's
one.
one.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
sure
I'm not
is.
seeing anything.
There we go.
Oh, I'm starting to see some now. I'm at 4
Maybe
now.
the-
6.
If you don't use them for gardening, you can just fake like you have tattoos.
Yeah.
There you
That
go.
would,
Yeah,
that's a lot of ink.
Yeah.
but if you watch the video, I mean, they seem to work really good, even against like the thorny kind of plants, like flowers. This is perfect for gardeners. If you got flowers that have the
Oh.
thorns, it
Sweet.
helps protect you from getting poked.
We've got an orange tree in the back, and it's a little one, but the thorns are like that long on them.
Yeah,
It's like,
citrus trees are bad.
Yeah, we had a couple lemon trees for a while.
Yeah, those were spiky.
Dwarf lemon trees, but the spikes weren't dwarf. They were big
Yeah.
spikes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's a good way to put it. They're spikes. They aren't thorns. They're spikes. They were like, you know, you can use
Yeah.
them for toothpicks. Break them
I think
off.
one
And
time I got one in my arm.
Yeah.
We were trying to move the lemon tree.
so hashtag defense for farmers.
Deanna said
defense.
maybe that helped with mosquitoes too. I don't know.
No,
Scared of
it,
worms.
you're going to still get mosquitoes, and best defense for that is some sort of vanilla mixture. You get some vanilla with water, and spray it on your arms and stuff.
Yeah.
That'll
Are
definitely.
those like SPF? Do they say if they're SPF against the sun?
I'm sure they have some of their SPF. Yeah, it says right here, anti-scratch, sun protection, arm sleeve.
Okay.
So yeah, they are UV
UV
cooling.
protection. Yeah.
Yeah, UV
So-
cooling sleeves.
I think Karma was saying from the heat blisters, she gets heat blisters. I don't know. If she
Yeah,
It says
Karma.
anti-scratch sun protection, so maybe.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, in fact, there was a section in here right there. So it's UPF 50 plus, scratch
Oh.
resistant, thumb hole, four-way stretch, polyester spandex blend or bend, anti-slide rubber ring. Okay, so I guess it grabs your arm up top.
Yeah.
Bicycling, fishing, boating, hiking, building, constructing, outdoor sports, golfing, driving. That means for those that drive for a living, they can protect their arm from getting that, what they call that, redneck rash or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Crash.
Farmer's tan.
Farmer's tan, yeah. Oh, there comes the rain.
Yeah, here's the rain.
So this is what they tout, the Farmer Defense one as opposed to the other brands. So that's why we went with the Farmer's Defense. It seemed like it had the best quality and stuff. So
Yeah, the other
they're
one
gonna be
was
nice.
really
They're gonna be
baggy.
nice for whoever wins.
You got 40 in the chat. 41.
And like I said, they come in different colors. Like this one right here, I guarantee if Not For Nothing wins, if she's in here, she's probably gonna pick this set right there, which is ginger. And then this one here with is that mushrooms?
Mushrooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably going to be Miss Ann because Miss Ann just loves mushroom coffee. You know, she just kicks it back every day. Then you got the butterflies. The butterflies, I'm just about eating. Maybe, Karma Lewis. I think Karma Lewis will pick the butterflies. And then this one here looks like herbs. So if Bushcraft was to win, he would probably pick them right there. Charles wouldn't pick that. No, I don't know. And then we got, look at the beautiful flowers. Who would pick the
I think
flowers?
Mom would pick that.
That's Mom.
One of the vineyard chicks would pick this one here.
Mom would pick that one.
And then you got the little dainty flowers. I don't know. Lisa
it's
would
got
love this one.
There's got bees on it. So
It's got bees. Okay. So, and then back to the front, the
yeah,
camo.
the camo. There you go. That's for bushcraft.
That's for Charles. Yeah.
So you
You said bees, Miss Lisa, and it kind of reminded me of something that just happened. Bunky found the head of a wasp in her hair, and she couldn't
What?
find the body. Did you find it when Mom brushed her hair? No. They didn't find it when Mom brushed her hair.
Oh.
Well, you know, she's
Just
sweet
like
as
got a
honey. I can
bee
understand
head,
why
a
the bee
wasp.
was there.
The head of a
Remember when
wasp.
I told you that there was a cricket or something in your hair?
You said car keys.
No, I said cricket, and
Huh.
you laughed at me.
Well, I laughed because I thought you said car keys.
Oh,
So maybe the bird dropped it. You know,
Could
was
be,
eating
yeah.
it, you know, possibly.
She was inside.
It was weird.
Well, no, but she had to have gotten it from outside.
Right.
She laid down on a wasp. I don't
Poor
know.
wasp.
Well, yeah, you never know.
26 entries. How many we got in the chat? 40. Anybody else want in on this? Now, also, if you happen to be in the chat and you don't want it, you can always gift it to somebody in the chat. And this is going to be Amazon. So anywhere Amazon delivers, you're eligible to win.
Okay.
So y'all ready?
26?
I'm ready to give it away.
Jessica, you're saying the hurricane is coming.
Yep. I'm giving it away in 5,
Bay City,
4,
Matagorda.
3. Too late. Here it goes. Who's going to get it? Who wants it? Who needs it? Who's going to? Oh, it's going to land on. Oh.
Oh, look at that.
Hey,
He was a
congratulations.
multi-winner last night. Look at him. He's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes, he posted that. I need those. Xander, do you want the
He wants.
camel?
He wants the. No, he
Or
wants
you
the one
want
with the bees.
The one with the bees.
So just let us
Yeah,
know which one
jelly
you
bean
want.
kind for him.
Yeah, we gotta find a
You got
jelly.
once again, you got the camo. You got the flowers.
He said
daisy.
camo.
Okay, we get you the camo.
Large,
Camo.
extra large? Probably, huh?
Yeah, they come in 2 size or 4 sizes actually: small, medium, large,
No,
and extra large.
2 sizes: small, medium, or large, extra large.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you're right. 2 sizes: small, medium, or large, extra large.
Probably the large, extra.
Probably large, extra large.
Congratulations, Xander.
Yeah. So anyway, so there you have it.
Nice.
That was a nice win.
was awesome.
That was a good
Xander's
one.
been lucky this last few giveaways we've been having. Yeah.
So thank you for doing that. That was super
Small,
fun.
medium.
And so that wraps up the June giveaways. And now we can bring up Miss Christine from Gilliam Farms. Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I am blessed. How are you?
Pretty good, thank you.
Good.
Look at you all dressed up in your chickadees
I
outfit
know.
there.
Aw.
Supporting. I see that they're supporting Gilliam Farms.
Oh, we got some really cool stuff.
I still don't know what happened to the first one.
We lost the package with it. We
I'm
can't
so
find
sorry.
them.
We had to have thrown
We
them out
did-
or something.
We did the laundry.
We did
we-
all of the laundry.
We did the laundry, and we couldn't find it. There was so much laundry, and we still didn't find it.
Oh,
I don't know what we did with it. No,
Well,
it's,
that was our
it got.
fault.
It's not your fault. It got here. We know it got
It's
here.
somewhere
We
in the
don't know
house.
where-
You'll find it.
Yeah,
You'll
you'll find it.
Yeah, we'll find it in a couple years.
Yeah.
Let's see. My first question. I closed my document. So, how's your survival seed garden going?
It's going pretty good. I was just out there earlier. I'm having a rabbit and deer problem.
Oh
no.
Yeah,
no!
so I'm did the Three Sisters
Free salt.
growing technique. It's the first time this year to try that. And my kidney beans, they got my kidney beans. And I thought I was doing really good because those are the only ones that I had in the ground. So my husband has built me some really nice raised beds. And then we have a friend that gave me 2 a couple months ago for my birthday. And I thought, the rabbits won't get in there. I found one last night in one of my beds with my green beans. And I was chasing it all over the place.
Oh man.
I'm Elmer Fudd real soon. But in my onions, they never did take. They grew a little bit, but they're, we're down here in Oklahoma, and we need the short or indeterminate onions. Really, they do well here. But I did have some onion sets that I did, the sweet Texas and the Creole red ones, and they did really good this year. So pretty excited about that.
Nice. That's
So
great.
been fun. And I had some beets, but I'm just going to tell you right now, I've never eaten a beet. And I was pretty excited about it, but they were like little bitty. I don't know if it was too hot here in Oklahoma for them. So I'm going to replant for our fall garden and see how that works out.
Nice.
I will say this: I didn't like beets until I tried them dehydrated, salted, dehydrated. Yeah, the ones
Oh,
we get
yeah.
from
Like
the farmer's
chips?
market.
Those are good.
Chips.
Mm-hmm.
When I got those, fell in love with them. Now, just normally cooking them like Miss Ann did. I've never had them with the butter and stuff, but I wasn't a fan until
Really?
she pickled them. When she pickled them, oh, they're
They're
good.
good.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing, trying to pickle them. But
Mhm.
I probably like them
That's
because they're
awesome.
really earthy, but
It's like okra. It's how you prepare it, and
Yeah.
whether you're gonna like it or
and
not.
you know I love my okra. So
Right.
yeah, and I can't believe somebody doesn't like squash besides Joey from Joe
Right.
Pizza for You. Lori.
Lori.
Hi,
Come on.
that probably what takes up most of my garden space is
Squash is
cat
great.
and okra.
Oh yeah, we got so much squash. Squash is great.
Yeah. I
Lisa
love it.
doesn't like squash. She don't like.
Well,
she don't
Lisa doesn't like bacon either. I don't know. I don't
That's
understand
right.
that at all.
What?
What?
She's not a squash eater.
Well, no.
Miss Lisa doesn't like bacon?
She
Nope.
doesn't
No.
prefer. Yeah.
When I
More-
was
more for
growing,
me, more
when I
for
was
me.
growing up, my mom did the squash. She did it like potatoes and stuff, mashed it.
Oh
It
yeah.
was a texture thing. Now, if you go to a restaurant or something, they have it sliced and cooked and stuff like that. I like it that way.
Like French fries.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
sliced in the rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, mom makes it like
Mom
that.
makes that good.
Now
Yeah.
I
Our
do
neighbor-
make
Right.
use my cast iron skillet. I'm sorry, with my yellow squash, like my cricknick squash, and onions, and you get it where it's a little crispy on it, and boy, that's
Mhm.
good. I'd rather have
That,
that.
yeah, I can
Ooh, that
imagine.
sounds
That's real
good.
good.
Our neighbor has some okra,
He got big.
Plants.
He got a big garden
and he
going
gave me a big bag full.
this morning.
Ooh,
Look how big.
those are big.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
What do you do with them?
How do you eat okra?
We're gonna chop it up,
You
fry it,
you
batter
They're
slice it?
good
Batter
fried. Yeah.
They're really good.
Deep
Yeah.
fried.
What I do is I cut them up in like what, a fourth of an inch maybe,
Mhm.
and just you were there. They had some at our house, but just throw them in a bag with cornmeal and flour, salt and pepper. And just shake them, and I even throw them like after I harvest them and clean them, and I throw them in a Ziploc bag like that and keep adding that and throw them back in the freezer. Really
So
good.
you did it on a skillet though, right?
Wow.
On a skillet.
She did
Yeah, I
that.
did it. Yeah, 'cause I don't like anything
want-
really deep fried.
I wonder if you could do the same thing, only instead of a skillet, put it in the air fryer.
Yeah.
I
I
am.
do, I do it that way.
Did you?
With the
Yeah.
flour covering?
With the flour covering, yes.
No,
Yeah.
I'm asking Charles. Yeah, with the flour
Oh.
covering it comes
Yeah.
out
Cornmeal and flour and then the spices in it.
and then air fry.
And
Okay.
it does fall off a little bit more in the air fryer, the coating, but they're still good.
Yeah.
I
It's all
grow them
spiced
up
on
here,
the-
and I'll have somebody come look at my garden. They're like, "What is that alien thing
That's good stuff.
growing there?"
Yeah.
That's okra. What's an okra?
Right.
Alien fingers.
The only way I don't like okra is like in stews and stuff because it
Oh,
gets
I
too
hate- I
slimy.
hate
But
it.
I like it
It's
fried. I
slimy.
like it raw. Like if you get them when they're baby enough, just out of the garden. My garden is a
Mhm.
snacking garden, so and I like it.
Best kind of garden to have.
Mm-hmm.
Snacking garden, yeah.
Have you started preserving or using the seeds from your veggies yet?
Preserving for my seeds yet, or with the vegetables. I just now got enough green beans and tomatoes that I'm going to start working on that this weekend. But I work outside the home. Well, technically I work remote, but I work outside the home. So my time's kind of limited. So I have to kind of plan it well in advance and
Right.
stuff. But I'm going to this week, hopefully I have enough tomatoes. I feel like I can do that. Was my goal, is to have a lot of tomato products on the pantry. This year, that's why I have a lot of tomato plants. My husband probably wonders how many tomatoes we can eat, but a lot of the Roma tomatoes and stuff, and Amish paste. And then this is the first year for me to grow the Marianas, and I got my first one off the vine today, so I'm excited about that. And then
That's awesome.
yes, I'm excited, and I love Cherokee purple tomatoes.
My favorite.
Oh,
my
I think I tried
favorite.
those.
Yes,
Those are fun.
And then another thing I like, any kind of beef steak. We love fried green tomatoes here, and we've been having we will be having quite a few of those. We had some the other night, but we're trying to do low carb and kind of watch what we're eating and stuff. So I have to be real careful with that. But
Right. If someone had to live on only what they grow from the collaboration, we've talked to some previous guests, and we are very low in fats and proteins, even with the kidney beans.
mm-hmm.
So since you garden and you bring in other kinds of food, what would you supplement that with?
Anything outside the garden is what you're saying, asking?
Anything outside the survival seeds garden. So like anything else in your garden or what you bring in.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because so many of the vegetables, they don't have as much protein pack as you want. Of course, any kind of bean is great, right? Aluminum. So spinach, definitely one thing, but I need to get one of those hydroponics machines like Lisa has and bring it to our house because it just seems like it doesn't do very good here in Oklahoma. Spinach, you have a very short window to grow that because it just gets too hot.
Right.
Well, we'll be giving another one of those away in the next couple of months. So
okay, good. Just put my name on it, address, and let's see. I mean, protein wise, I can't think of anything off the top of my head besides, some type of beans. And of course, I was really excited about the kidney beans because it'd be the first time I'd grown those. I didn't, the rabbits got them, so I went to replant those. I would probably, gosh, that is a good question. I'm trying to think what I have planted right now. I have, of course, a lot of okra. I have bell peppers. You're going to have very low protein in those, right?
Right.
Just trace green beans, trace protein, maybe more than, about 4 grams, maybe. I don't know. You want to have 60 to 90 grams of protein a day, really?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So that's where we're carnivores, in our family.
Right.
Yeah, we do a lot of, we raise cattle and we hunt. So,
so you're missing a perfect opportunity because you just said that you were having problems with rabbits. Well, they're in your garden, right? So that means
I said I was going to go Elmer Fudd.
Go Elmer Fudd on them, and there's your protein right there. So I got my garden, and I got my protein coming to get it.
That's true. That's very
They're
true.
in the garden.
Yeah,
and they're in the garden, so fair game.
Very true.
And that actually brings us to our next question really well too. So you guys hunt. How long have you been doing that?
I've been hunting for 26 years. Me and my husband have been together 27 years, and he has hunted since he was a kid. And I'm one of those type of gals that I don't like just to sit and watch. And in fact, when we got married, my wedding present was a recurve bow, which I don't know if you know a lot about those, but it was a Black Widow, which is kind of like the Cadillac bows to have. And we used to do a lot of competition with that. And he got into it. We call it traditional archery back then. So it's before what's that movie with Katniss and stuff with the
Hunger Games.
Yeah, I said we were cool before Katniss was.
Yeah.
But and then I've shot compound stuff, but we do all seasons, all the different pew-pews, I guess is what I should say out here. I love archery, but I did go through a health thing and I lost a lot of muscle tone in my arms and stuff. So that's one of my goals for this year is starting to, be able to use a bow and arrow again. So I'm pretty excited about that.
That sounds very fun. Let's see, what was the next one? So what's your favorite thing to hunt on a normal basis?
White-tailed deer. That's what we have here. And
That's awesome.
Oh, this is the deer we have here.
Yeah.
And how many can you do a year?
You can do, I think it's 2 bucks and 3 does. And then unless you draw into a special hunt, it used to be, I think, 3 bucks and 3 does, but they've changed it. Now you can only take 1 buck per season. So if it's, I think you can take 2 in bow, but for the other, the pew-pew seasons, you can only harvest 1 from each season. So you kind of be a little bit more particular. Johnny says 7, and he said it multiple times, so I'm wrong. I know it's 2 bucks. I wouldn't say we're trophy hunters, but okay, 7. But we want to harvest nice, mature deer. That way we can keep that population going. We're very much conservationists and stuff. And, with a lot of people that if it's brown, it's down, and that's definitely not us. We want to make sure there's generations, that it keeps producing.
Right.
Yeah, 2 bucks, 5 does. Excuse me.
Oh,
But that's what we've used until we started raising our own cattle. That's pretty much what venison was pretty much the main bulk of our diet, and it's lean
Nice.
meat, right? So, yeah, I would say probably 4 to 5 nights a week we would have venison. That's our favorite thing. We have a traditional, I wouldn't say traditional, but our tradition for our family for New Year's Day dinner is deer steaks and what else? I forgot what it was, but it's deer steaks. Oh, and black-eyed peas, of course. So prosper in deer hunting and prosper for the new year with the black eye. Not saying we're superstitious, but we do have our traditions with that.
No, that's awesome. And how do you usually preserve the deer meat? Any favorite recipes, strategies?
Well, we normally take ours to a processor because they are friends. So, it's kind of a nice thing when we're working or we're in the field, we can do that. We have field dress. Well, of course, we always field dress our own, but we have processed our own deer before too. And when I do that, I really like to be able to can the meat. That was probably that was the first thing I ever canned.
Nice.
Was deer meat, and I'm scared to death, or was, until this last collaboration of making jellies and jams. That was like, I can't do that. But the first thing I did was the venison, and I really like that canned. We freeze a lot, and of course I like the vacuum seal, but we also where we get them from the processor. Let's see here, the white paper. I like to dehydrate, make a lot of jerky. That's a good way to harvest that and have it as a snack.
Ooh, I love jerky.
Yeah, I do too. I'm pretty kind of persnickety though about how it's made, so I don't really care for store-bought. I do like homemade jerky.
Nice.
And I've used the ground and I've used the sliced. I use the ground probably more than anything to make the jerky.
That's awesome. There's actually going to be my next question: if you made jerky or not.
Sorry.
Our family really likes eating that in the car, like especially since we've had gigs and it's Dad's new truck, so we're not supposed to get that dirty. So
Anything from me is not allowed to be eaten in Dad's new truck.
I don't blame them. I'd be the same way.
Do you do that with cow as well, or
Yeah,
is
the
it just
cows
deer?
are not allowed to eat in the truck.
No, stop it.
Truck at all. We haven't. I've always just bulk. When you have beef, because it's so expensive, I haven't taken that opportunity just to do that. But now that we have processed our first steer and stuff, we'll probably do that. We'll try that. I do though. I am probably my favorite protein is definitely going to be venison. So, I don't know. There's just a lot of people are like, oh, it's gamey. To me, it's never had that flavor. If it does, it's one I like. I think it has to do with how you harvest the deer, how you take care of it in the field, and how it's processed, and how it's cooked. So you have to have all those to have that really great meat. And I would prefer to have jerky over beef. Now, my husband's probably gonna say, "Now what?" But I like a big old steak, so I'm not gonna jerky it.
Nice. Let's see. And what are some aspirations for you guys as far as hunting goes? Like any things you hope to try to catch, or?
Yeah, I would love to get, my lifetime goal would be an elk, which there's some here in Oklahoma, but it's like a draw-in hunt, which we put in every year. We didn't get any draw-in hunts this year. My husband, Johnny, he was able to harvest one down in what they call the Wichita Mountains here in Oklahoma.
Nice.
Some supposedly not too far from where we live, but that would be something. And then a caribou that with a bow, that would be something. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. We've hunted quite a few different things, wild hogs, javelinas. Javelinas I haven't ate.
What is that?
We haven't. It's like I call it a cross between a rat and a hog. They got these long, I don't know, my husband could probably tell you better, but they're down in South Texas. And when they get all, jittery and stuff, they start popping their teeth just to kind of speak off. And then their hair on their backs raise up pretty high. So you have to. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't say go pet one, but.
Well, yeah, but they're cute little guys.
Yeah.
Not if you run into them.
Oh, I have two eaten javelina who told me, okay, I'm sorry. I have eaten. I'm glad. I don't have a great memory, apparently. I guess it wasn't like too great or too bad.
Yeah, because you didn't remember it.
Yeah, but we've even had wild hogs here on our property that we've harvested and stuff. And
Oh wow.
yeah,
Wow.
well dressed and had baby back ribs that night. So it was pretty neat.
That's awesome. And what is your favorite thing you've gotten?
It's probably my very first deer with my recurve bow that my husband got me for my wedding present, and it was a lit. Oh, we lost him.
We lost him.
They're like, I'm tired of here. Listen to her. Let's get out of here.
No,
Hungry.
I'm teasing.
they just ran out of data. They ran out of data, so
Or KK pushed the wrong button.
KK pushed the wrong button. Very good.
I think I've seen that before, where somebody pushed the wrong.
I
button.
didn't do it.
Sorry. That time I did it. No, that's not how that.
No, it's not it either.
What?
I have no idea where it was.
No, but when
I'm
it, I
getting
think
dizzy.
There we go.
whitetail deer are my favorite. I think there's 2 times Dizzy stop. My favorite
Just
thing
see if
was
it works.
I harvested a small. At the time I was first into hunting with a recurve bow, which is an art within itself. Archery is, I think, and then to use a recurve, which is pretty much a stick and a string. I mean, it has a little bit more than just a stick bow, but it was a small little buck. I feel bad now, growing and maturing as a hunter as I have, but I watched him, right there, and he didn't know what happened, and it was all good, and I got to, take him home. And then probably 10 years ago, we also have a hunting lease. So we have our properties, plus we have a hunting lease, or my husband does still now. I'm not on it anymore, but there's a lot of men there, just a few women. And the men would always be like, oh, is she really, is she doing all this? So I was back home and I harvested a really nice deer, and I took care of it in the field, because that's part of hunting, is I take care of my own. If I can't do that, I don't need to be out there, is how I look at it. And drug it into my vehicle and took it down to deer camp and pulled it out and showed all the boys, and they never did say another thing. So
Good for you.
That's awesome.
power.
Yeah.
But my husband's taught me everything I know, and I love it and appreciate it.
That's so cool. What's a recipe you would like to try this year with what you hunt or grow?
This year, I know one thing with what I'm growing is Ginger from Not For Nothing Homestead. She did a video probably last year, the year before, where she did the, what is it called? The sun-dried tomatoes and olive oil. And I want to do that because I thought I'd make some neat little Christmas presents for my family. So I want to do that after I get all the fills I want. And I'd like to do something. My husband went pheasant hunting. I haven't been pheasant hunting, but we have some pheasants in the freezer. We cooked one, did it just plain, just to see what it tastes like, because we never had pheasant before, and it was really good. But I want to do something special with it. I do a collaboration. Last year was the first time I did it, but I host a collaboration called Wild Game November. And that's where I invite different channels to, do a recipe. Jesse and Lisa were on there, and they did one with elk meat and stuff, and it was awesome. And so I want to do something with the pheasants this year. I'm not sure what. I jazz it up. I don't know. But, man, that pheasant's good. I'm one of those people. I really like just the flavor of the meat, and don't cover it up with a bunch of stuff.
Right. That sounds fun. Do you pressure can? I know you mentioned talking about canning meat as your first thing. So
that's the first thing I ever did before I did water bath was pressure canning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't realize I was intimidated by water bath. I don't get that, but now I'm kind of like, that's no big deal. But still, I still
pressure canning is the scary one.
It's a big deal, but not the water bath. But yeah, pressure cook. I feel more comfortable with that than anything. I have just a regular Presto 23. With it 23 quart one, I think. Yeah, and I love it. It meets my needs. I would love to have one of those high dollar ones, but I don't know I don't know if there's that big a difference or not. So
Right.
Yeah.
Just the price.
Yeah, just the price. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, pretty much. Have you ever tried water bath canning?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've done quite a bit of that with my vegetables and stuff. And then I did have a ginger get me started, though, with the steam, using a steam canner. Because I have a lot of arthritis and stuff, that it's kind of hard, carrying the big pots of water. And I really would prefer not to use that much water. So I've been using the steam canner lately. And
that sounds cool.
That, yeah.
Wow.
The last question I had was, how can people who are interested in seeing what you grow and seeing what you do, how can they find you? You want to talk about your channel?
Yeah. So our main channel is Gilliam Farms, but that's the creation of my husband, Johnny. And I know he's going to be visiting with you here pretty soon, talk about cows.
Get back to that Gilliam week.
Yeah. And but I told him, I go, I want to get into these collaborations. I want to do, my gardening. And he's like, not on my channel. No, but he was like, I don't know if that's really going to go good with seeing a bulldozer and a bunch of cattle and working on pond. I was like, fine, so I'll do my own channel. So I have Christine, Mrs.GilliamFarms, is Christine hyphen Mrs.GilliamFarms. And KK's wearing my hat for my channel, my logo. But it's been fun. I really love, thank you. I really love collaborations, being a part of those. And my last one I did was Jam It Up June, where I did my first jam. I was trying to get into my inner Lisa, the queen of jam making, and was like, what should she do? And I made a spice blueberry.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it was. I taste a little bit of it before I put it in jars and stuff, and it looks like it set up really good and stuff. So we'll see. But we've been dieting, so I haven't got into the sugar. It's fun.
That is awesome. We got a couple questions in chat. The first of which is from Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Have you guys tried red okra? It's on my list to grow.
I have some seeds, but I have not tried them yet. I forget, what kind is it that I always get?
I did the purple before.
Yeah. Is it the crimson red? Is that what they call that one? I think not crimson.
I think so.
Yeah.
I
haven't
didn't know
tried
there
it
was
yet,
anything
though.
other than the green.
Yeah, the green one. I always get it's on the tip of my tongue. But it's been true blue. And then last year what I did was, trying to learn how to harvest my own seeds. And so I did that with my okra. I have way too many okra seeds, but they had a great germination rate this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, except for the rabbits got after them. But we'll see. I've never had the rabbit pressure that I have this year. And it's driving me. I don't like it.
They're overpopulated.
Get some rubber snakes, some little toy rubber snakes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I keep jump scaring myself with those. Bunky got some last year, and they're all over the place.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
You know what I want to do? I want to build something, or like take apart one of those old toys, those Craig Cup toys that move.
Yeah.
Attach it to one of the rubber snakes and set it off in the garden and see how many people I can get.
Oh, that'd be funny. That would be good.
Horrible.
That.
And then
The other question
from Mom.
Do we need to send you some pickled beets?
I would love to try some pickled beets. I do need to get with you guys because I made a boo-boo. My husband still hasn't gotten over it. So you ladies were real sweet, your mom and guys, and sent a nice giveaway package for Jan, Simply Jan's Homestead's meetup that she hosted. And I'm going to say I won it. He said he won it. And I had a friend there who hadn't won anything, so I gave it to her. And he's still whining about not having any of the, the jams and oils and all that stuff from.
The grape blueberry one is the best.
Yeah. I mean, he still talks about that. The lady was like, here. He talks about it all the time. Get it back to him. I'm like, no, I give it to you. He was not too happy with me on that one. I'm like, I'm just trying to be a good friend. Share the fun.
That is a good.
Grape jams are pretty good. I love saying that. Grape jams.
Great James. That's cute.
They're fun.
But I do, I love what you guys have done with this collaboration of the survival seeds. I think it's very unique and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I keep doing some video, but never get it out there so I can show you where I'm at with that. So I've got to get that done. But I think it's really neat, especially if we see how people are harvesting their seeds for the next year to ensure, we're not doing the cross pollination. I've got those little bags. I don't know how this will be the first time I've done that. I don't know how well they're going to work out, but we'll try. Kind of like what Miss Ann has, but I appreciate I said the four of you because there's four of us on the screen. I'm sorry. I appreciate all three of you hosting this wonderful collaboration because it's really neat seeing everybody, and especially all over, all the different growing zones and stuff like that that we get to view and learn from.
Yeah,
Well, thank you. We really appreciate that.
It's amazing to see all of the different people getting together to show what they're doing in all these different growing zones. Because like just this week alone, I'm seeing people harvesting their tomatoes and getting little baby beets that are not far from being harvested. Then other people are still like at sprout level.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to just watch the different stages. Because then these other people who are harvesting right now, they're gonna have already harvested, and it's winter time, and all the other people are getting their plants.
Yeah,
it's
so
fun.
The one thing I have never gotten into, I want to, but I just don't do well with it. I don't know if it's because it's too hot here or I'm just being lazy and not taking care of them like I should, but it's herbs, all the different herbs. So that's why, I have all the different seeds. I planted some and they burn up. And so that's something I need to work with Charles. He's going to have to teach me herbs and stuff because I would really like to learn tinctures and things like that. So that'll probably be on definitely my list for next year.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
We did reach a milestone this week.
Oh,
Girls, you guys probably didn't notice it when you were looking at your videos. We went a whole week and we did not get a short from one of the most.
I did not notice.
Give it away.
I was just guessing.
Okay, we didn't get a single Robert Bates short this week, so
I didn't know that.
We got to call and find out what's going on. Yeah, that's not like Robert Bates not to put out one.
Usually there's like 6-7 Robert Bates shorts.
Exactly.
I didn't see a single one.
We got to we got an APB or something. Check on him.
Yeah, must be the 4th of July thing going on.
Maybe.
But is Mr. Joe coming on tonight?
I don't know.
I was assuming he was. Let me check.
Yeah, because you got 5 minutes. But anyway, so thank everybody in the chat for coming tonight and supporting the girls and in this and Mr. Charles in this collaboration. Like I said, I still can't believe we're over 400 videos.
Yeah,
422 to be exact.
That is.
It's just a testament to what this community loves to do. They love growing. They love showing what they. I mean, I never thought I'd watch a video on grow bags. And Charles puts out a video on grow bag. Well, I mean, there's information out there you would never know unless somebody tells you, right?
Right.
And that's just from experience.
Homesteaders and gardeners love to share their knowledge, and
that's one of the best things about this community.
Yeah,
like everyone's so awesome at sharing like what they know with each other, and this like really great.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's where I learned all my gardening is from YouTube. I started following years ago at the 1870s homestead, and she's not in my growing zone, and now all these friends are part of this community and stuff, and it's amazing. I absolutely love it.
I looked at Mr. Joe's community page. There is no Sunday Fun Day. So we can go a little bit over. I got some stuff that Bunky did that I want to show off. But yeah, thank you guys all for being here. You guys in the chat are amazing, and especially to Miss Christine. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. Learning about what you hunt is awesome. Had a ton of fun with that.
I appreciate the invite. I was very excited about the invite. I'm glad I was able to be on here. And I know Johnny, the flip-flop farmer, as named by Jesse, he's excited about being on next week. So
it'll be awesome.
I just really quickly want to say I really like the sign behind you.
Thank you.
It's really cool.
Thank you.
That's
a cool one.
I think it's called the Sign Stores where we got it at.
Yeah.
Or I got it at. Yeah, they used to have a place up in Silver Dollar City. I don't know if y'all have been to that in Branson, Missouri, but Silver Dollar City. But I don't know if they're there anymore.
That's cool.
Thanks.
This is some of the pictures from Bunky's seed garden. Get in frame.
These,
Get in frame.
okay. These I think are
Those are the peppers.
these are Bunky's pepperoncini peppers. They're getting really tall. And then these are her Mariano or Mariana tomatoes. They're also getting really tall. We've got
Wait.
some really that's my animation.
That's cute.
These are the beans. The beans are getting really big, and she's getting some little blooms on them too. Those are looking good.
Mine look like that,
this
except the leaves are gone.
Oh no!
Deer ate the leaves.
Oh no!
Oh, bad year.
And the worst part is I live in the city. They walk into the city just to get my beans.
That's horrible.
They go through the whole city, and they
don't know
don't
what these are.
pick at those the green lawns.
Is that nitrogen?
These
you're
are bump-
throwing on top?
That's just the natural fertilizer that comes in the potting soil.
Oh,
These are the
okay.
squash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butternut squash.
One
There's
is
nitrogen in the
squash.
Yeah, our squash are kind of small.
They're babies. They'll get there.
Mhm.
And then this is the beets and the onions. These do have nitrogen in
That's
them.
not that though.
Yeah, no, that's from the soil. I don't know why, but the rain kind of pushed all of the natural the fertilizer from the soil all to the side. But there's nitrogen buried in between the rows of onions, and then the beets are on the other side. And then this is also tomatoes.
So I evidently imported the wrong picture, but there's another picture of the other
three
one.
sisters.
Okay.
The Lazy Days Ahead wheat field.
Oh,
the Lazy
come
Days
on.
wheat field. It is doing really well. You can see we're starting to be able to kind of tell the difference between the grass.
No, I have to edit
Oh.
this one.
She
So,
took two
the
pictures of that. Oh.
So I don't have a picture of that. But
And then
ton of grass.
well, it's either grass or wheat. It's hard to tell. And then the corn we have there's a lot of weeds, but the corn, the beans, and the squash are doing all really well together. So we're really
Yeah.
excited about that.
That's an excellent way to grow. I like the Three Sisters method.
Hey, monkey.
Funky?
Hey,
Three
sweetie.
sisters.
I just got in from the animals. Sorry.
So you got corn. Is Trey, is everyone in the family like corn? Do y'all have? Is everybody
It's
like
like
corn?
Everyone
No.
but her. Everyone but her.
What?
That's like not liking bacon.
Yeah,
Right.
like
I'm not big
bacon?
on corn. No, I like bacon. I don't.
No, but
I'm not big on
liking
corn.
corn is like not liking bacon. It's the same. They're in the same family. Bacon and corn, they're in the same family.
I
They're
agree,
cousins.
Jesse. Jesse's
They're
never wrong.
I disagree.
Me too. I love
He's
corn, but I
technically
don't like
wrong, but I get where he's going.
Yep.
All right.
You guys are ready
She
to
just
do
has
that?
yeah,
taste
we
in
did. We
vegetables.
showed it.
That's fine.
I do not.
She's got terrible taste in
I like
vegetables.
tomatoes.
It's a fruit.
I like cucumbers.
That's
So
a
taking-
fruit.
Oh gosh, I like carrots.
That's a root.
What is a
That's a
vegetable?
root.
Nothing. Nothing.
Broccoli.
A vegetable is nothing.
Broccoli.
I like broccoli.
Nebraska.
Oh,
With it,
how
Nebraska.
I don't like broccoli and ranch, but I like broccoli.
Somebody
What-
in
what
the
is
chat
broccoli?
wrote that. Somebody in the chat wrote that broccoli is the highest. It was the highest fiber. No, not fiber. Protein. Highest protein
Out of the
out of all the vegetables.
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
Well,
I didn't
Wow.
know that. That's cool.
well, I
I
guess because mushrooms are at the top, but
Yeah.
they're mostly a fungus, so
Yeah, they're fungus. They're not. They're not
Right.
the
so
vegetable.
I don't
But
know
they're
the
if
good.
it's
vegetable
considered
or the
a
vegetable
or
family.
not.
Supposedly, they're the broccoli's the highest in protein,
Yeah,
and
well,
followed closely by the rabbit.
there's also asparagus is up there too.
Forgot about asparagus. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to get some
Happy
started.
World Anti-Tray Day. It's World My Allergies Day.
Vineyard Dad says broccoli is very high in calcium as well.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Did not know that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's leaving now.
Bye.
Oh, Mama, don't. No, come on.
Yes,
That's sad.
It's all how you
On
prepare
any
it.
other,
Mhm. I'm
does
with you,
anyone have any?
Ray. I don't like the dranch on broccoli or anything like that. I don't.
I
Gotta
like
stay away from
ranch
it.
with.
What about Brussels
So back in
sprouts?
5th grade,
I never tried that.
I don't think that'd be good.
That doesn't sound like it would be good, but I've only had Brussels sprouts the way Mom fries them.
No,
Or
she
not fries
roasts
them,
Yeah.
bakes them.
Fried
Yeah.
up, they're
She
good. I like them or roasted.
Yeah, I like them roasted.
Yeah.
Mom makes
Yeah.
Mom makes a really great roast every Thanksgiving with Brussels sprouts, butternut squash,
Yeah.
and walnuts.
Pecans.
Pecans.
That
I
sounds
confuse
wonderful.
those.
And then she
It's
puts oil, salt, and pepper. It's so
so
easy. It's very
good.
good.
It's super easy and it's super good. Oh, and cranberries.
Oh yeah.
A little cranberry raisins. What are the dried cranberries? Those are good.
Crazy.
And they go in the roast too. They're so good. Yeah, craisins. Yeah. That's good. Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, now I'm getting hungry too.
Me too.
Yeah, but Mom, you're talking about us eating chocolate. So like, what am I gonna do?
You're gonna eat some Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
So they're saying that spinach has more protein. I thought
Oh, wow.
spinach was pretty. I mean, it's not high, but it's better than.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Spinach is
yeah,
good for so many things.
2.9.
Look at
2.6,
Popeye.
yeah.
Popeye ate spinach.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
does.
good for him.
that was like my favorite instance of propaganda ever.
He just eats spinach and all of a sudden he's all like... That'll
So,
get the
my-
kids to eat spinach now.
But what's amazing is that the cartoon community did canning because he had to pull it out of a can.
Yep. Yep. He
That's
had
true.
cans of spinach. I mean, he wasn't just gonna grab some spinach seeds, put it in a hole,
No,
wait a few hours.
He didn't just go out to the field and grab spinach. He pulled it out of something that was canned. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just pop it right, and then flip the
Yeah.
lid. And then,
and then,
yeah.
We gotta
So
do a
I don't know
spin
if
on
you
that.
noticed that Gilliam Farms has listed off what he wants for dinner tonight. I think we've talked about it. There's like stuffed jalapeno peppers and
Oh,
squash.
did he?
oh, wait, I thought he wanted pineapple pizza.
Hush. Oh, Jesse,
pizza.
toss him, boss. Toss him, boss. Pineapple does
frozen.
not belong on pizza.
Yes,
Okay.
it does. Yes, it does, especially in Hawaii.
Okay. When
We're
I'm in
fro- we're
Hawaii,
frozen.
I'll eat pineapple pizza. I love pineapple. I love pineapple. Just
Can y'all see us?
Well, you're frozen.
Yeah, frozen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Of course.
so you can hear us. Okay.
Our whole computer's doing the thing again.
Yeah, our whole computer screen is froze. Man.
At least you
Well-
it froze on you with a smile.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, well, KK's looking down on our end, so. Well, before our computer shuts down, we should probably
Well,
What?
close.
What happened?
Are we gone?
Your screen went black. Yeah.
Are we?
Oh, we're
Are we
back.
back? We're back. We're back. We can see everybody moving again, but we're black.
just turn the lights on.
It killed my camera.
Oh no, the lights went off. We had a blackout. We're just gonna go with that.
It killed my camera.
Okay. Well, that's gone. Well, before the rest of our computer shuts down, we should probably wrap things. Mr. Joe at Garden State Gardener is not going live tonight. He's going through some stuff with his jobs. So we're gonna ask you guys all to head over to Garden State Gardener and watch one of his videos, like it, put a nice comment on there just to help him out, because it does help channels out when you comment and even if it's just like a little emoji comment or something, everything helps. So if you guys could just go over there and support Mr. Joe, he supported so many people here, so many channels, so many friends. So, and then also go and check out Miss Christine, Christine Gilliam, Mrs. GilliamFarms. It's right there.
Is it
Check her out.
Gilliam?
She's got some.
If you want,
She's got some-
if you want to laugh, go watch Christine. She'll definitely keep getting stitches.
Yeah, looks aren't everything though, Jesse.
No. No, I'm talking about humor.
Yeah, I do like my
She don't
outtakes.
do she doesn't do outtakes on her videos because her whole video's outtakes.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. Oh yeah, well,
I talk to myself a lot.
talk to yourself a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely watch the videos. They're great. And subscribe to Miss Christine. She's awesome. And next week we're going to be having the other half of the Gilliams up on our Survival Seeds live stream with Mr. Johnny from and that's going to be really exciting. I'm excited to get into that.
You don't miss next week.
He knows a lot about cows.
Yeah, you'll definitely be moved.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for coming, and for all of you guys for supporting the Survival Seeds collaboration and for pitching into it. We're getting a bigger outcome than we could have ever imagined with how many people are just sharing their knowledge and teaching other people what they know. And it's just amazing to see all of these gardeners getting together. So thank you guys so much.
You're doing the thumbs up thing.
I think it's Mr. Jesse having his hand like that gives it a thumbs up.
Oh,
Yeah, I did the thing.
I'm sorry.
Why isn't mine working? He's like, I think the thumb up thing works when you don't want it to. Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, hi!
so
All right,
thank
are you
Gil.
guys? Are you guys able to end it, or do you need me to end it?
Yeah, we can end it. It works.
Thank you guys so much.
It works
Yeah,
when
thanks
Mr.
again for
Jesse
inviting.
doesn't want it to.
I know, just
And
it
now,
doesn't work.
yeah, now
There it
it
is.
will. Oh, there it is. Hey.
Good night, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll see you right here next week.
Have a blessed week.
All right. Bye, Charles.
I can always get to work.